Hey guys, and welcome back to our 31 Days of Halloween. Today has to be my favorite of any of our series. We're going to be doing our Suicide Squad series. And today I'm going to show you how to recreate the infamous look of Diablo. So to get started, I went ahead and I started prepping the brows with a little bit of glue stick. I'm going to make sure that I don't want his brows visible during this look because, I mean, Diablo has no brows. So, with an Elmer's glue stick, I went ahead and just filled in all of his eyebrows. And once I did that, I pressed them with my fingers to make sure they laid nice and flat. Now, while that's setting off camera, I went ahead and I also put on a bald cap. Bear with me, I did not film this only because it was my first time, but all I did was measure it to his head, put latex on the edges, and set it with some translucent powder. Once I did that, I'm pretty sure the brows were dried, so then I grabbed a full coverage concealer using the end of a brush to roll on the concealer. This is going to help fill in any crevices or holes to make sure that the brows look extra smooth for this look. Now, once you covered up the brows with that full coverage concealer and smoothed them all out, I went ahead and grabbed a beauty blender and just blended them all in because I wanted to make sure it was seamless. Then once you have your brows covered up, I grabbed a translucent powder and just made sure I set them. Now I'm going to grab a foundation and help blend everything out together, including the bald cap. Once you're done with your foundation, you should have something that kind of looks like this. I went ahead and set it off camera also. And then we're ready for our outline of our Diablo skull. So, I went ahead and grabbed a flash palette from Makeup Forever. And I'm using the tones green and black to mix together to create more of a realistic tattoo tone. Now, if you notice, tattoos aren't necessarily completely black. They do have a little bit of pigmentation that is either a blue tone or a green tone underneath. So I wanted to get as close as possible to a realistic tattoo effect. Now, using a precision brush, a real fine brush, I'm going to start outlining my skull. The easiest portion for me to start outlining is the eyes, but you guys can definitely start wherever you feel comfortable with. Now, after I went ahead and outlined the eyes, my next step is to jump onto the nose. Now, generally, the nose on Diablo is more squared. I went ahead and decided to go with my own shape, which was more of a pointed nose, as you could say. I just wanted to keep it as realistic to a skull as possible, so I put my own twist on this. You guys can definitely go based off the actual photo or do whatever you guys please. Next, I went ahead and started by creating my smile line to see where I'm going to be placing my teeth. Disclaimer real quick, sorry guys, but my camera kind of turned off on me midway through this, so I made sure I did only half the face and had enough half for you guys to see what I'm doing. But what I ended up doing is I just filled in the teeth and then I started creating the lettering for the Diablo that's on his jawline. So we're going to continue with that Diablo lettering and continue filling in. Now, once you're done with your outline, you're going to go and start filling in. I'm filling in all of the eye socket and the temples first. Then I'm going to go in with the blending brush and kind of blend in that jawline that he has. Now, don't mind that floating brush that's coming out. I just ran out of hands and I had a brush in my mouth, so floating brush time. Now, after I was done filling and blending in all of my darkened areas, I went ahead and jumped right onto the neck area. I'm going to create that infamous 13 that he has on his neck.
El 13S.
And I'm using my precision brush also with the same tones of black and green from the Makeup Forever palette. Now, once you're done, you should have something that kind of looks similar to this. I'm going to go ahead and create that nice little hook he has right above his forehead, just to help complete this Diablo look. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and set it with some setting powder. I love doing setting powder on top of any kind of tattoo effect because I feel like it gives the tattoo effect more of a wear time. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, makes your tattoo look like it's been there for a long time, you know? I'm using Airspun. It's just a translucent setting powder. And once I have everything set, you should have an image that looks like this. Alright guys, I know that is completely lit and on fire. Ha ha. But I hope you guys like this look, and if you guys want to see more of our Suicide Squad series, stay tuned, and we'll have another one up tomorrow, day after that, and hope you guys like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. Thank you guys. Bye.